Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Corviknight in the Ultra League and having a little fun here. I did hatch this one. You can actually also get it from Go Battle League. So the way you can get Rookity is going to be from the Magnetic Lures, 2 kilometer eggs, as well as Go Battle League, okay? So I was massively impressed, okay? So we're looking at a flying and steel type Pokemon. So you have like an upgraded Skarmory here. And the thing performed phenomenally. I mean, there was nothing to complain about. I was so happy. It was so fun. Makes me kind of want to do more Go Battle League because of strictly this Corviknight right here. So yeah, we're going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon here. We're also going to be using Shadow Obstagoon, which I did not include the IVs on the side here. I don't know why I didn't put that in, but it is a pretty decent one. So yeah, you know, just a powered up Obstagoon Shadow. But with that said, let's see what we have going on here. One more thing too, if you're not kind of familiar with what's going on here, if you get a Rookity during this event, you need to evolve it right now into Corviknight, or at least before the event is over, so that you can get Iron Head. So it's kind of weird of what's going on here. I mean, I'm not complaining or nothing, but it's kind of an odd thing. But what they're doing is giving it a legacy move right out the gate. So Iron Head is going to be in its move pool, but after the event is over, you're not going to be able to get it just by evolving it or using a regular TM, okay? If you forget to evolve one or you just didn't get one and then eventually you get a Rookity after the event is over and you want Iron Head, you're going to have to use an Elite Charge TM because it is going to be a legacy move, okay? And you definitely want it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, okay? It's getting stabbed from that and it's a good move, right? So we are going to be going with Sand Attack for the quick move, Iron Head, of course, and then Brave Bird. So let's have a little fun here. Had an absolute blast. Corviknight is quite the badass looking Pokemon. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that one there. So let's get right into it, okay, folks? So we're going to be in here with the Giratina up against that Skeleturge. We're going to go ahead and just throw the Dragon Claw here. As we do resist a quick move, they're going to be using their first shield. Or was that their first shield or second? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Disarming Voice. That was our first shield. So definitely don't want to go in here with Corviknight, although we do have a super effective quick move, but by the time we get them farmed down, they would pretty much taken us out with that super effective fire move because we're going to be weak to fire. So they do have a Feraligatr. So I'm going to have to say that was kind of a problem for me, to be honest with you, like the whole time. So that's one of the reasons why I threw the Shadow Muck on my team, because it does have Thunder Punch. And these Feraligatrs were kind of just, I wouldn't say shutting me down, but yeah, definitely giving me some issues here. But we're going to go ahead and finish it off with a Disarming Voice and take that win and moving it on to our next battle. Folks, if you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. All right, so we're going to be met with an Alolan Sandslash here. This is fine, as we're actually not going to be taking super effective damage from this Ice Punch here because we are going to be part Steel. Swapping into their Typhlosion, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Giratina, which is going to kind of shut it down here. Although Typhlosion is no pushover, okay? This son of a gun will hit you with Blast Burn, and it will hurt, okay? No matter if you resist it or not. I mean, we're a tank over here, a tank dragon, and still doing a decent amount. Gonna go ahead and let that one go as well, because they're not going to be able to farm us down. If they want to shield this up, by all means, be my guest. We should be able to Dragon Breath them down, but they'll probably get to another Blast Burn, but they're letting it go, bringing back their Alolan Sandslash, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw Dragon Claw here. I know it's not very effective, but, you know, we're about to go down, so might as well just throw my energy here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Skeleturge, as we're going to be doing massive damage. And kind of banking on the fact they're going to go in for Ice Punch, letting it go. Fantastic. And there it is. Son of a gun, freaking Feraligatr. Back at it again. We're going to go ahead and shield up our Corviknight here. And, of course, Iron Head is not very effective, but they don't know we're going to throw that. So we're getting a shield out of them. Great. They're kind of in a really bad position here. They need to kind of double shield. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Sky Attack. They let it go. Fantastic. Not doing that much damage. Okay. That's all right. So we're going to go ahead and swap. Corviknight's got about 1 HP here. This was a desperation move, to be honest with you. We kind of just... I don't get it. I don't get what's about to happen. They let this go. Okay. I have no more shields. I mean, they could have won. So I technically shouldn't have won that, but good game nonetheless, right? Moving it on. leading with Corviknight in the front the entire time, right? So we're going to be met with a Zygarde. Oh, complete. Let's go. So we're going to go ahead and just throw Iron Head. We don't really want to go for Brave Bird, as it is going to be lowering our stats here. So we're just going to chip it away with that Iron Head, doing a good amount of damage too. Hitting me with Crunch. And we're just going to carry on here. Now, what we're going to do is actually go for Sky Attack now. So the reason why I didn't throw is because I want them to go ahead and hit me first so that I don't take that extra damage after I lower my stats here. So 1 Sky Attack. And now we're going to go ahead and go with Iron Head here. Maybe we can get a shield out of them. Beautiful. Fantastic. So at this point, we will let this go. We'll just go ahead and go down here. Corviknight did what it needed to do for me here. And now we're using the Obstagoon. So they are going to be getting to a charge move, and it is going to be Crunch. Not very effective. Hopefully they don't drop my stats. And they do. Defense down. Fantastic. Bringing in a Primeape. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go with that Skeleturge. We'll let that Rage Fist go because we do resist a quick move. And that first one's really not doing too much damage. It's doing a decent amount, but we really don't have anything to be afraid of right now, right? So we'll go ahead and let that first one go. Now, you definitely want to shield this one up because their attack is raising every time they do it. And they do have a Registeel in the back. So we're going to go ahead and go for that Shadow Ball. And they are shieldless, so we're going to go ahead and just swap into the Obstagoon. Now, this was a catch, but at the same time, I did use my shield, so it wasn't like, you know, something crazy. Anyway, can we farm them down? Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to obviously go for the Cross Chop as it is going to be neutral. Maybe like 2 more counters will do it. One more counter. Fantastic. Shadow Obstagoon is actually very fun to use. Better look out for Charm, though, okay, or Fighting. Next game, we're going to be met with a Tapu Fini. So Iron Head is not going to be super effective because, of course, they're going to be par water. But we're not going to go with Brave Bird. We're just going to keep throwing Iron Head, I think. Oh, never mind. Opposite. Always opposite of what I say. You know that. Always, always. So there it goes. Doing some good damage. Getting to the next one here. And what do they want to do? They're letting it go. Great. And at this point, we'll just go ahead and let the Corviknight go down. It did a good amount of damage for us. And we're looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and just bring in the Obstagoon to counter them down with not very effective quick move damage. And they do have a freaking Shadow Ho-Oh. Okay. Interesting. Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and go with the Night Slash. We're going to be getting a shield out of them. Great. Getting to the next one, but not before they're able to throw their charge move here. We'll go ahead and shield out that Sacred Fire. And they're going to be swapping into Zacian. All right, Zacian. This is a very interesting team here, huh? So, Skeleturge. I mean, this is a must-have. Simple as that. If you don't have a Skeleturge for the Ultra League, make one. Make one right away. Straight away, okay? One of the best Pokemon, I personally think. Definitely looks a little goofy. I feel like that. I don't know. It's cool, but yeah, it's a silly Pokemon, but definitely something you should make. Bringing in the Obstagoon to take out that Ho-Oh, and we take the win and moving it on to our next battle here. Going to be met with a Clefairy. Beautiful lead. We resist everything that they have, okay? Normal, Fairy, Psychic, Steel. It's all resisted while we're super effective. This is why you want Iron Head. Definitely need it. If you don't have Iron Head on your Corviknight, I don't know what you're doing, to be honest. Bringing in their Feraligatr Shadow, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Shadow Obstagoon. That Shadow Claw is really not doing too much, but that Shadow, or the Hydro Cannon is digging in one more, and we're out of here. So we better shield up if we want to kind of win the swap here. And getting to the next Night Slash. Don't think this is going to be enough. I think we need like one more counter. Oh, they're using 2 shields. Okay, well, that works too. And we will let this go. We don't want to use all of our shields. We're in a pretty good position, seeing that they've used all their shields personally here. Going to go ahead and bring in Corviknight, going for a not very effective Iron Head, which will be enough to take them out because their health is so low. And they do have a Giratina on their team here. So I want to go for Sky Attack. Oh, I should have waited. What am I thinking here? How much health do we have? Okay, I guess I was getting a little nervous about it. So technically you should kind of want them to throw first so that you don't take all that extra damage after you do drop your stats, right? After you go for the Sky Attack or Brave Bird. Bringing back the Clefairy, and we're looking obviously good. And we can just go ahead and quick move them down, and then they back out. We take that win. Great. Let's keep it going here. Man, Corviknight, folks. Let's go. This thing is absolutely freaking amazing. All right, met with a Dragonite here. Okay, this is interesting. We do resist the dragon while the superpower is going to do a decent amount. Let's see how much. That's a Shadow Dragonite. Let's see how much superpower does. Okay, respectable there. Bringing in their Steelix, we're going to go ahead and swap after we do farm up a little bit of energy on the Corviknight and bring in our Skeledirge here. Hitting me with a Crunch, super effective. Of course they have Crunch. Of course they have freaking Crunch. You already know it. Uh-huh. All right. What are we going to do here? What are we doing here? Shielding it up. Can we farm them down? We do. Beautiful. All right. We've used one shield. They still have two. So we're not looking horrible. And did they just bring in Zygarde? I think that's the first form. Okay, very interesting. First form Zygarde here. So Dragon and Ground. Down we go. We got a shield out of them. We have our Corviknight. We'll go ahead and just bring in our Obstagoon here to handle this interesting situation. They did catch the Night Slash, which is fine. That sounds good to me. Not quite taking them out, but one more counter does the job. And we're looking pretty stinking good. We're going to go ahead and just shield up this Shadow Obstagoon here. All right, they have one shield left as well. We're going to go ahead and go for that Night Slash. Getting that shield, swapping into Corviknight and going for the Iron Head. And this will finish off that Zygarde and we take the win. Let's keep it going, folks. All right, next game, we're going to be met with a Kingdra. This is also a good matchup. The Octazooka is neutral, okay, because it's water. We do resist the dragon, though, because of the steel. We'll go ahead and let that go. See how much it does, or see if we... Oh, no, attack harshly fell. Lovely, lovely. All right, going for the Brave Bird here. And they're letting it go, getting to the next one. See, this is why you want to kind of let them throw first so that you're not going to be taking extra damage. Now, obviously, at this point, they're going to be able to outpace me. That's all right. Corviknight did what it needed to do. It's still alive. Let's freaking go. Get into the Iron Head, and we're going to be able to finish off that Kingdra. Nobody's used a shield. And that Feraligatr is going to be able to get a decent amount of farm, which is going to put me in a pretty bad position here. Swapping into the Clefable, which is now gave me the massive advantage because we can let everything go here. I do believe they're just going to back out. Yeah, it's a wrap. If they would have stayed where they were at with that Feraligatr, they probably could have pulled off a little something there. But anyways, we're taking that win. Next game, we're going to be met with an Avalugg. This is another good matchup here. Iron Head super effective, while the ice that they're going to be throwing at us is going to do a decent amount, but it's not quite super effective. So let's see what they're going to want to throw here. What does this thing have, like avalanche or something? I forgot. Yeah, okay, avalanche. Doing a respectable amount of damage, okay? Getting to the Iron Head, do they want to shield it up? And they do. Okay, you got it. You got it, buddy. I think we're going to go ahead and let this go, as we do have two Pokemon that are going to be able to do super effective damage to it. Counter on the Obstagoon and Incinerate on the Skeledirge. Going to go ahead and bring in that Skeledirge. Can we farm them down before they get to a charge move? And we do. Fan-freaking-tastic. You got to love it. And they have a Garchomp, so obviously we're just going to start throwing these disarming voices here, letting that first one go, getting to the next one, but they're catching it. What did they just throw in there to catch? Gramble. Okay, fair enough. Well, I can't go anywhere because we're going to be taking a hell of a lot of damage on our Obstagoon from that charm damage, so we'll just stay right where we're at, while the Obstagoon can handle the Giratina or the Garchomp, so we don't really need to worry about it. All right, so now here we go. Okay, countering them down really quick. And they are shieldless, going to obviously go for the Night Slash, and this is all but over here. And we take that win. Let's go. Moving it on to the next game, folks. What are we going to see here? Corviknight with, Steelix. Yeah, you know, this isn't really great. They're doing super effective with Sand Attack, I suppose, but everything else is resisted, so... I mean, you could go Payback, but we don't have Payback, right? I don't really recommend you go with Payback, but, you know, to each their own. Anyways, bringing in Obstagoon, they are going to, of course, swap, and we're going to get countered by Virizion, or, like I like to say, Verizon. And we're just going to keep throwing the cross chops here because Night Slash is not very effective to fighting. And unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm us all the way to hell and back. All right. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Corviknight here. Hopefully they don't throw a Stone Edge. Oh, okay. Still taking the damage quite nicely. Going for the Iron Head, getting a shield as expected, swapping into their Steelix, bringing that back. They are down a shield. We still have 2. And I think we're going to go ahead and just let this go. Breaking Swipe, beautiful. Our attack did fall, that's okay. Expecting another one of those. We're going to go ahead and now shield it up just to kind of maintain our health a little bit here while we do farm them down and come out of this with a lot of energy. Looking really nice. Bringing that Virizion, I dare you. What you got for me? A skeleton? What was that? A Skeleturge? Let's see what we have. Oh, Hisuian Typhlosion. Okay, cool. I have a 100 maxed out. I don't. That was a stupid investment. I mean, it's a cool Pokemon. All right, whatever. Okay. All right, bringing back that Verizon. Gonna go for the Iron Head here. They have no more shields, and this is over. We are shieldless as well. Of course, this is going to take us out. And the Skeleturge finishing it off. And getting to the Shadow Ball, which is super effective on that. Shieldless Typhlosion, which is going to be part Ghost. And actually Fire. So same type as me. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Taking that win. Good game. Next one, we're going to be met with a Xerneas. Oh. This is good, right? Yeah, this is great. They don't have anything that's really going to hurt us. Zacian is the one you need to look out for with Wild Charge. That's obviously super effective. But when it comes to this thing, I mean, it really doesn't have anything. What are they going to do? Close combat. Okay. All right. Close combat doing a pretty good amount of damage there. Not bad. Swapping into a Regirock. And now we have the Alolan Muck on the team here. So this was kind of a nervous swap, to be honest with you. I was like, ah, shit. I don't want to go in there with Skeleturge, right? Both of our quick moves on Skeleturge as well as the Muck are being resisted by the rock. But yeah, whatever. We're locked in here. So down we go. Bringing in Corviknight. Got a little bit greedy on trying to farm a little extra there. I wasn't really counting. But they do swap. We're going to go ahead and go for that Iron Head here. We do have 2 of those built up. Quite a bit of energy. Hopefully they don't bring in like an Incinerate user. Bringing back the Regirock. We're going to go ahead and go for that Iron Head. And they're shielding it up. Very freaking interesting. And we're taking them out with quick move. Let's go. Immediately swapping. They have a Cresselia in the back, and this is over. They're going to back out. You can't win. I mean, if you have Future Sight, I guess you can put up a little bit of a fight. But yeah, they didn't. So we're taking that win. Next game, we're going to be met with another Tapu Fini here. And see how we want to play this. You know, it's really weird. They kept throwing Nature's Madness. Like, do people not have like Surf or something? I don't get it, but whatever. So hitting me up, Nature's Madness, not very effective, but also dropping her defense. Okay, maybe that's their strategy. Who knows? Nonetheless, we're going to be going for that Iron Head, and they're going to get to another one here, which will take. Well, we might survive. They go for Nature's Madness again. All right, Surf. There you go. Good stuff. Good man. Or chick or what? I don't know anymore. Who knows nowadays? They're bringing in an Ampharos. They're going to go ahead and go for that Dark Pulse. And let's see what they're going to do here. All right, letting it go. Beautiful. We still have 2 shields in a very good position here. Okay, letting that Brutal Swing go. Getting to the Thunder Punch. This will KO us, right? Son of a gun. That's all right. We're going to put all of our hope into the Skeleturge. And again, this is over. I mean, if they don't have Future Sight, I don't really know what they're going to be able to do. Going straight for the Shadow Ball. They're letting it go while still holding on to 2 shields, which is questionable. All right. Okay. Future Sight. There you go. All right. So that's what you do need to actually go up against Skeleturge. Okay. Getting a shield with the Disarming Voice. Sounds good. And we'll go ahead and shield up this Future Sight. So we've used both shields. Bringing in the Ampharos. We farmed them down. We didn't throw. Beautiful. Getting to 2 Disarming Voices. And this is over. This is a wrap. And I think this is going to be our last. Oh, we got one more video. We've got one more battle for you. Okay. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. It really does help out the channel quite a bit, and it does make me feel good. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you all. All right, met with a Guzzlord. That name is just the goofiest thing in the world. All right, so this is great. The only thing they're going to be able to really do to us is hit us with what, like Brutal Swing or Crunch. Okay, hit me with Crunch. It does have Brutal Swing too, right? Yeah. Okay, going for the Iron Head. We don't want to lower our stats. Okay, that Guzzlord just kind of absorbing it. It is, HP heavy, so that's expected. Shielding up that Crunch. Now we're going to go ahead and go for the Brave Bird. So we've gotten 1 shield out of him already. So let's see if we can get 2. Going for that Brave. letting it go, and we take them out. Corviknight putting in that damn work, boys and girls. Let's get it. All right, they do have a crest, swapping into a Tentacruel as we do bring in our Muck, and this is still a good match. I mean, Muck is a pretty cool Pokemon. Oh, man. Good old classic Kanto, especially the Shadow. These movesets are pretty decent, and the IVs on this are phenomenal, right? Low attack, high defense, and stamina. Down goes the Muck. They're still holding on to one shield here. Now, I think I do shield this one up. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Hitting me with a Future Sight. Gonna go for the Dark Pulse and then immediately swap and go for our charge move here with the Corviknight. Getting to that... Oh, not quite getting to the Brave Bird. Oh, no. This should KO us. Moonblast. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, not very effective. Okay, Corviknight holding on. Star of the show. Putting in that damn work. One of the best Pokemon designs, I gotta say. Really cool. Simple, but great. Anyways, there you go, folks. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Access